Hi guys, it's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some dupes that I thrifted for things that I want that are really freaking expensive. So the first outfit that I have here. So if you guys are anything like me and like to get a deal, you guys know that the thrift store is the go-to place when you guys are looking for designer dupes or things that are coming back in season but you don't necessarily want to spend a ton of money on it yet. As per usual, my friends and I, we did the little trip across the border and we went to Buffalo to thrift. You guys know that's like one of our favorite spots. It's so worth for us to drive the hour and 40 minutes-ish to go and find some really good finds because we're finding that the Toronto thrift stores are getting really pricey. It was so fun going and I found some really good stuff. So I wanted to show you guys some dupes for things that are kind of currently not really in my cart because they're so freaking expensive, but things that are kind of on my wish list and the dupes I found for them. If I were to theoretically buy everything that I wanted at the full price at like the regular retailer and all that, I would have spent over $6,000 just on these 7 pieces alone, which is like really stupidly expensive, and I spent just under 50 bucks on everything here. So I want to go through every single piece, how I intend to wear it, and just compare everything. So if you guys are an Aritzia fiend like me, you guys will know that the Ghana jacket has been really in season, and there's a bunch of different like plaid overcoats that are like slowly coming to street style, so I figured that I would try to find another alternative. I actually have a vintage like plaid jacket that I've shown on my Instagram before, but I want something that was just a little bit on the thinner side and something that seemed just slightly more casual for, you know, if I want to just pair it with sweatpants or joggers and stuff like that. My friend Annie's actually been calling these jackets because they're like a shirt and a jacket combined, and everyone's been calling them that, so that's what we're gonna go with. The Ghana jacket would cost you $198 at Aritzia, and what I found actually in replacement of it is this plaid big oversized coat I found in the men's section. The Savers that we were at was actually having a 50% off all clothing sale that day, which was amazing. So this went from $9 to $4.50. This looks so cool with just like a hoodie or a big knit underneath, or you can just dress it down with a pair of joggers and Converse like I mentioned before. I think that these are really versatile and are going to be really in this season, and you don't have to break the bank for them. They're so findable at the thrift store, so don't go out there and spending the big bucks. You can easily find one at the thrift. A tip for you guys is look in the men's section and try to find the large ones, especially if you're like, I guess, around my dimensions. I find that going towards my regular conventional size, nothing ever really fits right. I always try to be more open-minded and go into other sizes. So this one is a large men's, but I really love the way it fits. Next thing is also from Aritzia, and this is by Little Moon, I believe, and it is just a little checked blazer. I find that these are so in for fall. Obviously, I've been wearing them since high school, and I love the way they look. Just put it over your t-shirt and jeans and you already look so much more put together. And the one thing I love about them is that they're timeless. So even if you did want to spend a little bit more money on them, they will be worth it because you can wear them so many different ways and they don't really go out of style. So the Vesper check blazer is $228, and I actually found this one for $3.75. I actually already shot this for my Instagram because I love it so much, but I know I'm going to be wearing this for many seasons ahead, and this just looks so good with dresses. It looks great with jeans, trousers, you name it. I got this for $3.75, which is such a freaking steal. And the great thing about these is that people don't really wear them like a ton. Like they usually like to take care of stuff like this, so when you find them at the thrift store, they're generally in pretty good condition. This is originally by the label Chadwick's, and it just looks super smart. This was actually the most expensive piece that I purchased for a whopping $20 at the thrift store. This particular thrift store that we went to actually didn't have a 50% off sale or anything going on for these particular pieces, so I sucked it up and got it for 20 bucks. I absolutely love this. It is a suede jacket, and the label's really random. It's a tomahawk garment, which I've actually personally never heard of that label, but it is 100% like suede on the over part, and then the lining is just typical jacket lining. This was $20, and it looks so freaking good. And the alternative that I have to this that is at a big box retailer is this Free People jacket for 261 Canadian dollars, so around 200 US. So obviously that is 10 times the price of something like this. Back in the day, like I've been saying, this obviously would have cost way more than that at the time when it was new, but I personally love when jackets are worn in like this. They look really, really nice. They have that just really comfy, slouchy feel, and I know I'm gonna be wearing this for many seasons to come once again. One trend prediction that I've been seeing everywhere is that fleece zip-ups are going to be very much in style in winter. And I hate like even like trend forecasting for you guys, because like I don't want you guys to feel pressure to go out and buy a bunch of stuff because it's like trendy for winter. Like this is stuff I personally will wear next year and I'll still like it. So don't really worry too much about like trends and stuff like that. But I know that these are really in. A lot of hypebeasts are wearing them, and a lot of guys, a lot of women, like just everyone is in fleece right now. And there are so many fleece zip-ups at Aritzia as well as a bunch of other places. I am comparing this one to the classic North Face zip-up jacket. So this one retails for $230. It is the classic North Face jacket, and I know that this would be something that'd be a really great investment for your wardrobe, but if you are not sure to commit to that price tag yet, I suggest heading over to the thrift, because I find so many similar things like this. And one that I recently found I got for $3.99 at Savers. It is this military green plus like black detailed zip up fleece jacket. Plan on wearing this when I walk the dog, or if we're just on a long road trip, or I just want to throw something on and head out the door. So I feel like this is something Dylan and I can both wear, because I did get it in a men's size. But head on over to your thrift store and try to find things like this, because trust me guys, they're going to be really, really expensive at like the regular big box retailers. Okay, so I also did my little browse on Reformation as per usual, and I love their message and I love their stuff, but sometimes it's really, really expensive, especially if you're paying in the conversion rate with the Canadian dollar and all of that fun stuff. So this sweater is actually $305, and it's just a plain, simple gray sweater. And I love things like this, and of course, if you want to invest all the way and get something like this, it would be worth it as long as you take care of it. However, you can find so many great knits at the thrift store, which is something I want to show you as well. I got this dupe for $2. It's the label Sonoma, which I believe is a Walmart label or something like that, I'm pretty sure. But again, it's from the men's side, and it just looks really, really nice. I love the fit of it. I also love knowing that it's going to wash well, because you could tell it's already been washed, and as long as I take good care of it, the shape will retain, which is really nice. And this is just a really nice, simple piece that you can find again at any secondhand store. If you guys have been following me for a while, you will know that I love finding hoodies and crew necks at the thrift, and I just find that my favorite ones always come from secondhand or vintage places. I want to show you guys two options today. I love this one from Aritzia, but it is $80, and it's just their simple, perfect fit, like oversized something something, and yeah, it's expensive, but that's what you get when you are paying at like the regular stores and stuff like that. But gray sweaters are really easy to find, so I want to show you guys a small example. This one was $4.99, again from the men's section, and I know it is a little rough looking, but I personally like when my sweaters look like this. Honestly, give it a good wash or two and they are so good to go. I really, really, really like this one, and it's just so easy to find things like this. It looks pretty much identical to what I was looking at online, except it may have a few more wears and tears, but like I said, I personally love when things look like that. I took a trip to Shoprite, which is another sustainable brand that I have a few pieces from, but you guys know that they are quite pricey, and they have a bunch of like varsity sweaters on there right now that are retailing for $310, which I find crazy. Like $310 for something they probably found for like $2. I don't know. Like I get it, but like I don't know their business model. But I find university sweaters all the time at the thrift store, and it's definitely something that has that whole like Princess Diana vibe. You guys know that classic picture of her with the Harvard sweater and all that, and you guys know that I love my Harvard sweater so much, so when I found this other college sweater, I had to get it. It is a Duke hoodie, and I think this is gonna look so cute with like a little jean jacket on top for fall. It is $7.99, but I got it for 50% off, so this was $4, and a big difference from the one I just found on Shop Redone, which was $310. You can find these at Brandy Melville as well, but like again, they are one size, so you may not find as big of a selection there. So heading over to the thrift store is also good for this, but I love this. How cute is this? And then the last find is the biggest find, and if you guys are always on your Instagram feed seeing all these really beautiful like classic styles, I know I religiously watch Lydia Millen and follow a lot of fashion bloggers on Instagram, and they are always carrying this bag. This is the current it bag this season and probably for the rest of the year. It is by Bottega Veneta, and it is basically this oversized gathered clutch. They retail, depending on the color, for over 4,000 Canadian, and also they are very, very hard to find. So a lot of places you have to be on a wait list for, from what I know, and stuff like that, and you're spending a really pretty penny on this. So yeah, they're really expensive, but they are the it bag, and I'm sure there are going to be a ton of dupes rolling out this coming year up until 2020. But I found a dupe at the thrift store, so I was like just shocked when I saw this at Savers. So it is this bag, and it comes with long straps, but obviously you could tuck them in or you can cut them off. But this one was $8.99 and I got it for 50% off, so it was $4.50. And the one I saw online was $43.50. So this is just an oversized clutch, and I need to stuff it to make it look a little bit more like the Bottega one, but how similar is this to the one online? And for a trend that you're not down to spend $4 grand on, I think that this is a pretty good alternative, and I think it's really fun. Like, how cute is it with this outfit? Really, really happy about this one. You just never know what you're going to find, so I think that's pretty cool. So guys, that is my latest thrift haul slash dupes for things that are really expensive and I don't want to buy right now. So if you guys like this type of video, definitely subscribe, because I would absolutely love to have you. Also, if you guys want to see more styling of all these pieces, head on over to my Instagram, because I'm trying to post my outfits every single day, and again, I think it'd be fun to see you guys over there. So that being said, I am gonna go, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.